Okay, y'all remember when I posted that no lace closure sew-in and everybody in the comments was like, wait, what did you use? Can I see it slower? I couldn't really see what you was doing. Okay, so I'm redoing it and giving you the full breakdown. This is probably one of the most versatile pieces that you can have in your stash because you can use it for a no lace closure sew-in. You can turn it into a topper or you can even build a no lace wig with it. And yes, this is a full step-by-step. So to keep me giving out free game, make sure y'all engage with all those buttons over there on the right. Okay, now that we got everything out of the way, let's get started. So this is the leftover mesh from under a wig. I like to use the double mesh wig cap. You also can use weaving net. You just don't want to use the stretchy one. I will link everything that I used in this video. As a custom wig maker, I rarely throw away anything. I know I can reuse it for another purpose, and these definitely come in handy when I am making toppers or custom closure pieces. So I like to take a roll of duct tape. You can use something similar in size. The sole purpose is just to give me a solid, perfect circle. Once I got my outline completed, I just went ahead and cut away any of the excess mesh that's not needed. Now that we got the perfect circle, we can get started, but I do want to point out that you can make this bigger or smaller depending on what your clients need or what you are making. In order to give you a better visual, I'm using 2 different color wefts so you can actually see my technique. Before I go over the sewing machine, I want to show you exactly how to place the hair. So you want to make sure it's going upward. Do not lay the hair where it's going flat. This is the absolutely wrong way. You will not get the results you are looking for. You want to make sure the hair is going up in a cone motion. So if you're doing it by hand, this is where you will want to start. I'm going to do mine by sewing machine. So let's get started. And for my hair besties that's doing it on the sewing machine, I am using the zigzag stitch. For mine's is number 5. I'm not sure what machine you're using, but just select the zigzag stitch and you are going to start with that hair going up in a comb motion. I have to keep saying that because that is so important. That's the key part of making it seamless. So you're just gonna push it around in a circle, take your time, go on the speed that you're comfortable with until it's fully closed. This is the result we are looking for, whether you did it by hand or by sewing machine. You want to have this hair that is pointing straight up. Now you want to twist and completely secure that hair out of your way. I'm going to start attaching the black hair. Starting from about a 1/4 of an inch inward, we are going to lay down our first track. And here's where you can lay your tracks down as you would do normally. You will lay them down flat. You are leaving some free edge. This will allow you to attach combs or clips if needed, if constructing for the sole purpose of a topper. So I did switch from the zigzag stitch and I am now stitching straight. So you do want to change the setting on your sewing machine. This part takes about 10 to 15 minutes. I did speed it up for the sole purpose of this video, but as you see me getting closer in, what you're gonna do is simply push that hair out of the way. But the key important part is you want to make sure that it stays twisted. You are doing this by hand and you are on someone's head. The key takeaway is as you move closer in, you want to make sure you are keep rotating that hair, keeping it in a twisted motion. I sped the video up for time purposes, but I do want you to see exactly what I'm doing here. So what these pieces are also good for, if you have a client that might be thinning in a spot, maybe a small area, you can make them a custom piece that they can just clip on. I make them all the time for my girlies who are thinning on top and just want something to camouflage that area. These mini toppers can be used for so many different things, and like I said, you can customize your base to your client's needs or whatever project you are currently working on. As we work closer to the finish, my left hand is helping my right hand by keeping the hair twisted, and you will know when you are completely done. There will be no more room to add any extra track. Now that it's completed, the last thing we need to do is start to unravel that twist and comb it out, whether you did it on a client or separate like I just did on the sewing machine. This is how it will look, and you just need to unloosen it and start to comb the hair down. And just like that, you just made your own custom topper for either a sew in or to add on a no lace wig or just for a temporary cover up for your client's needs. This method will ensure a flat, seamless, no lump, no glue, no lace install every time. And you see why we left the free edge. This is where we will attach our combs or our clips for the clients to take on and off. Like always, I'm Style by Will. Make sure you follow for more.